Hello there. My name is Dr. Diallo, an academic coach and a test prep expert with Study.com. Are you currently preparing to take the FTCE Business Education 6 through 12 with testing code 051 assessment? This assessment covers the subtopic Knowledge of Business Law and Ethics. If so, you are in luck because I am here to walk you through multiple sample test questions as well as some test taking strategies. Let's begin by taking a look at problem number 1. In the context of business and technology, which of the following situations would primarily be addressed in criminal court instead of civil court? A company fails to honor a warranty for a malfunctioning product. B, an individual downloads and distributes proprietary software without authorization. C, a customer files a complaint about a misleading advertisement for a tech product. Or D, two companies engage in a dispute over the terms of a licensing agreement. So within our question, in the context of business and technology, so we want to keep in mind we're talking about business and technology specifically, and we want to think about the differences between a criminal court case and a civil court case in order to answer this question effectively. Now let's look at the choices. Downloading and distributing proprietary software without authorization is considered copyright infringement, which is indeed a violation of intellectual property laws. Intellectual property crimes can be prosecuted under criminal law when they involve the deliberate and unauthorized distribution of copyrighted material. For choices A, C, and D, this is different from tort law, which generally deals with civil disputes between individuals or entities over rights and obligations. In this case, the actions described fall under the category of criminal behavior, potentially leading to criminal charges and penalties. Therefore, answer choice B, an individual downloads and distributes proprietary software without authorization, is the correct answer. Which of the following cases would typically be heard in federal court rather than a state, district, or local court? A dispute between neighbors over property boundary lines. B, a case involving alleged discrimination in employment practices by a company operating across multiple states. C, a small claims case regarding a local tenant's unpaid rent. Or D, a traffic violation that occurred within city limits. So we are looking at the keywords federal court and state, district, or local court. And we are wanting a federal court case. So let's keep that in mind as we look over the answer choices. A federal court typically has jurisdiction over cases that involve federal laws, including those related to civil rights and employment discrimination, especially when the company operates across state lines. Federal courts also hear cases where the United States is a party, cases between citizens of different states, and cases involving constitutional issues. For choices A, C, and D, these are all state, district, or local court cases. Therefore, B is going to be our correct answer. A case involving alleged discrimination in employment practices by a company operating across multiple states. Which of the following business practices would likely be impacted by U.S. government regulations related to antitrust laws? A large corporation sets a standard price for its products to stabilize the market. B, a company implements an internal policy to recycle waste materials. C, a business provides employee training on workplace safety protocols. Or D, a local store offers a discount to customers who bring their own shopping bags. Let's once again look at our question for keywords. We'll notice that we are talking about U.S. government regulations and more specifically antitrust laws. So we specifically want to keep those terms in mind when selecting an answer. Setting standard prices, especially by a large corporation, could potentially be considered price fixing, which is a violation of antitrust laws. Antitrust laws in the United States, such as the Sherman Antitrust Act, are designed to promote fair competition for the benefit of consumers and prevent monopolies and conspiracies that restrain trade. If a corporation attempts to stabilize the market by setting prices or engaging in other anti-competitive practices, it may be subject to government scrutiny and legal action. Choices B, C, and D are all positive impacts, but not government regulations related to antitrust. Therefore, answer choice A, a large corporation sets a standard price for its products to stabilize the market, is the correct answer choice. A company's marketing team is considering various strategies to increase sales. Which of the following tactics would most likely raise ethical concerns? A. Offering a limited time discount on products to encourage quick purchases. B. Using customer feedback to improve the quality of the product. C. Exaggerating the benefits of a product in advertisements. Or D. Conducting market research to better understand consumer preferences. Let's visit our question once again. Notice that we're talking about strategies to increase sales, and we're wanting to look for the one that most likely will raise ethical concerns, ethical being the key word in that part of the question. Well, when we think about this question, we want to notate that exaggerating the benefits of a product in advertisements can be a deceptive and misleading practice to consumers, which does indeed raise ethical concerns. Ethical practices in business, especially in marketing, require honesty and transparency in order to ensure that consumers are making informed decisions. Misrepresentation of a product can lead to a loss of trust and credibility for the company, and it could also result in legal consequences if the advertisements are found to be in violation of consumer protection laws. The other three choices, A, B, and D, these are all positive strategies that a company can implement to try and increase sales. So therefore, answer choice C, exaggerating the benefits of a product in advertisements, is the correct answer choice. Well, hopefully you found that video to be informative and helpful. If so, be sure to check out more videos on this channel. Please remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any more of our awesome video content. You can also get a lot of helpful information from our website at study.com. Those who have used study.com in the past have an overall 92% passing rate. And don't forget to tell us what you think and share your feedback about your experience. Wishing you all the very best of luck on your test. Good luck!